Okay, so find whatever is your most comfortable position today. And sometimes even making small adjustments can really help your nervous system settle. So it might be just adjusting a pillow under your head, or even smoothing out wrinkles in your shirt or your blanket. And shifting your attention for a moment to your internal experience. And acknowledging that there is a shift happening here, moving into a more formal meditation practice right now. And if it's all right, begin to welcome yourself in. Take a few breaths and feel through your physical experience. What's here right now? Shifting and acknowledging your emotional experience. And there may or may not be anything here, but just a gentle willingness to welcome in emotional tones right now. And then a kind and gentle move, to me it feels upward, into the mind. What are the textures of your thoughts right now? What is the quality, the pace of your mind? And there's not an ask to change the mind or to clean it up or to dust it out. You just notice. And then welcoming in the fullness of your experience right now. Body, emotions, mind. And if it feels all right, take a smooth breath in through the nose. And then open your mouth. Let the breath whoosh out. And perhaps one or two more times like that. And as you return to just a natural breath pattern, you might notice that as your body breathes in, there's an experience or a quality of the body expanding. Maybe you feel this in your ribs or your belly. And as your body breathes out, there's a natural sense of release, a sense of settling. Just getting curious about that. then really joining with your exhalations. You just let the inhales happen, but embodying, really feeling and joining with each exhale. Inhale happens. Exhale, a sense of moving down. Exhaling, feeling the qualities of ground, of earth. And each exhale, as if your attention is riding an elevator. You could ride the exhale down and start to feel your hips, your legs. Exhaling, feeling your feet, your shins. And notice the supports beneath you. The next time you exhale, you might even press down a little bit. Affirm the blankets, bolsters, chair. And keep riding the exhales. Feel down into the floor. And if it's all right, let your attention extend down through the floor, through the building. Feel your attention seep like water into the earth. And notice any ways that you might be or feel supported by the earth right now. And if it's all right, you could feel or imagine this supportive, nurturing earth energy rising up to meet you. And then with the next few exhalations, you give your weight to gravity. Give your weight to this earth energy. An offering of your weight to the supports beneath you. Very little effort in the body right now. With your next inhalation, gently ride that imaginary elevator up to your crown. And keep breathing naturally. We'll do a short body sensing. And as much as possible, allow this to be your first-hand experience. You're not thinking about or visualizing these parts of the body, but you're really moving into them. You're dwelling, feeling these places. So if and as you're ready, feel your scalp. Feel the muscles, the skin on your face. You sense the neck and the throat. And then, as if sensation could move like liquid, you sense your way the shoulders, like rivers of sensation or little streams. You feel down the upper arm, elbows, forearms. Sense the palms. Might even be a tingle here or warmth. Little streams running down your fingers. Can you feel the very tips of your fingers? Both arms long. Perhaps heavy. Take your attention back up to your shoulders. Feel your collarbones and your shoulder blades. And then let your attention flow down your torso. Can you feel your ribs move as you breathe? And the softness of your belly. The bones of your pelvis. And welcome in any experience of your legs. Feeling your legs here. Thighs, kneecaps, the lower legs and ankles. Feel your feet. Soles of your feet, toes, can you feel any space between your toes? The very tips of your toes. And then again, with an in-breath, ride that imaginary elevator to the crown of your head. And with an exhale, welcome in your experience from the very crown all the way down to your toes. And you might do that a few times, inhaling. Feel yourself rise up. And exhale, welcome in the felt sense, whole body feeling. Whole body perhaps shimmering, radiant. Whole body alive as sensation. And allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. And imagine your body in maybe a fluid sense. You might even just gently undulate, side to side for a moment and then pause. And imagine that you could release a small, smooth stone gently in through the crown of your head. You could feel this energetic stone softly descending through your experience into still and quiet depths. And you could do this a few times. Maybe with an exhale, you feel this smooth stone just plunk. Feel the ripples on the surface, and then follow it, feel it, sailing down to quiet. And you could return to this at any time during the practice if you found it to have a settling or quieting effect. And right now, an invitation to again embody your breath. Just settle into it, move into the breath. And join with the inhalations, feeling that. Ride the exhalations. We'll pair the breath with a silent mantra. Today, to start, the mantra is the same on the in-breath and the out-breath. Inhaling the sound ah. Exhaling ah. Just silently. Inhaling ah. Exhaling ah. A few times on your own. And feel how this silent mantra might soften the insides of your mouth, the inner walls of your throat. How the ah might even soften the hinges of the jaw. And then if it's okay today, bring a gentle smile to your lips. Not necessarily because you're happy, but as an exploration. As this smile moves across the lips, perhaps you notice how it softens the root of the tongue. How it gently opens the palate. opens the throat. Ah on the inhale, ah on the exhale. Let your breath be as soft as it's ever been. Very little effort. And then if you'd like, you might add in a mantra of your own. Perhaps on the inhale, you repeat the word ease. And on the exhale, ground. Or inhale, peace. And exhale, calm. You might try a few different words until you find the ones that are like a key and a lock to opening ease in your body. And know that it's natural for the mind to wander. When this happens, it's no big deal. Just really chill, really relaxed. Invite your attention back to the breath. And at some point, let the words fade away. And let the breath corral your attention. Ride the exhale all the way down. And notice if there's any pause here. Sail on the inhale all the way up. And notice any pause here. Not trying to force anything. Notice how the pauses, they might just begin as like a speck of stillness. And how when you pour your attention into the pause, It opens, it expands. For the next few rounds of breath, just allow yourself to rest any amount in the pause. Some of you will get a very intuitive sense that this stillness, this open expanse, it actually remains during the inhale and remains during the exhale. How the qualities of stillness begin to infuse the movements. This deep quiet woven throughout. Know that you carry this deep, quiet, still place within you, always. Even when the world feels very loud, even when you feel confused or afraid, this quiet, calm, experience it's here too. Amazing how the foreground experience, the movements of the breath, reveal a deep stillness, this background experience. If it feels all right, you could place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. And let that ah mantra return. And maybe, depending on where you are, you could even ah on the exhales out loud. And feel maybe like this ah energy could just flow out of the palms of your hands into your body, infusing your system with any amount of ease, comfort, nurturing that it needs or wants. And you could invite the breath to grow in whatever ways feel organic and natural, or stay here as long as feels good. At some point, you'll start to feel a little springtime in your body, these little sparks of being ready to move. And you can tap into those sparks and let those areas enliven and blossom and bloom. Birthing life and movement into your day. And so as we close this afternoon, an invitation to take any of that mantra practice with you into your day. Either the ah sounds, if that felt soothing, relaxing to the mouth, the jaw, the throat, or pairing words with the inhale and the exhale. And maybe too, a few times this week, is taking some moments to feel more into that background experience of quiet, of calm, and inviting that to move to the foreground a little bit more clearly, inviting that background awareness and ease to permeate and saturate your foreground experience. And just see how that rolls, see what that feels like. And I usually give homework, but we're on Instagram, so I'm not really 100% sure how that works. But I will say, Sarah McCulley, if you're still on, I made a video partially for fun and partially for you of what it feels like to be a crocus. So that was our homework a few weeks ago. And I don't know, let me know how it goes. Let me know how the mantras work for you, how you felt about the ahs in and ahs out. And I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. As I said earlier, I'm going to do a few, Sarah, I see you. I'm going to do a few videos on my own Instagram account. Somebody requested a cord cutting, so I'm going to do some of that release energy. And then I'm going to do a few springtime things, coming into the energy of new beginnings, even amidst, all of what's going on and maybe the discomfort and the anxiety or fear or even dread we might have. There is an energy in the earth right now of birthing things, of moving into springtime and of blossoming. And so I come from a non-dual tradition, which kind of means that I'm not looking at one thing to the exclusion of everything else. So I find that it's true that fear or discomfort can be in my experience, and also I can be having experiences of okayness, of creativity, and sometimes joy. And it's interesting right now to be riding this particular roller coaster. But thanks everyone for your practices. You're welcome. If you have questions, if you have suggestions, I think next week I'm moving this to earlier in the day, like a 9 a.m. So especially those of you who I know, if you have things that you really want to do or practices you want to explore, let me know. I'm happy to do that. And have a beautiful day. Loka samasta sukino bhuvantu. Bye, Melissa and Sarah. You're welcome. Thank you. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Elizabeth. You're welcome. You're so welcome, Beverly. I'm happy to see you. Have a nice day, everyone.